Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of In for Review. And tonight's film is Satanic. This is released by Magnolia Home Entertainment and Magnet Releasing. This is a straight-to-video movie here. It's from the producers of The Walking Dead. And as far as the names, I don't recognize any names off the top of my head, but I'm sure there are probably people that have been in other stuff that I'm just not thinking of right now. This movie's only 84 minutes, and I did watch the trailer to it when I knew this was coming in for a review from them, and it does look pretty good, pretty intense. So it's pretty much, I'll just read the back real quick. It's short. A van full of young college students visits an old satanic area sites in Los Angeles. They end up following a creepy owner of an occult store home. They only find themselves saving a suspicious girl from an apparent human sacrifice. Only this victim turns out to be much more dangerous than the cult from which she escaped. So, sounds pretty interesting. And you got some Ouija board letters on the disc and everything. So yeah, looks pretty entertaining, and it's got a making of Satanic on here, the cast, special effects, behind the scenes footage, and theatrical trailer. I'm not sure when this video is going to go up, but this is available on October 4th if you guys are interested in picking this up. And yeah, so I'll be back like usual, either halfway through or at the end, give you guys my thoughts on this movie. Alright, see you then. Alright, before I start the review and everything, I just want to say, check out this menu. One of the coolest menus I've seen. Alright. Alright guys, so I'm only about a half hour in, something like that, but I just had to take a break. But I'm really enjoying this movie so far. I mean, it's pretty entertaining. And yeah, so far they've got this group of people, 4 people, 2 couples, going around LA, going to different places that satanic events happened. They go to like a hotel where some woman slit her throat, and go to another place I think related to Charles Manson, and some other stuff. Then they go around and to other parts, like more upscale parts, and go have fun out there. Then while they're going around where some stuff took place, they go to this little shop and are kind of kicked out of the shop, and then they decide to go back later and tell the guy that kicked him out to see where he goes after he closes up the shop and everything. And it's where they stumble across some kind of seance going on, and kind of stop some stuff from happening, and get chased off. And yeah, it's getting pretty intense right now. So yeah, really having a lot of fun with this movie. You got the one couple is into all this stuff, into all this satanic stuff, and the other couple, the girl isn't too sure about it, but she does show some interest in that kind of stuff. And her boyfriend is just all, thinks it's all bullshit and thinks it's a joke and everything. But yeah, I mean, the acting is, the typical horror acting. It's not terrible, but it's not great. But I've seen worse, definitely. So yeah, just like I say, really enjoying it so far, and look forward to the next close to an hour left, and be back with my final thoughts then. See you then. Alright guys, so just finished Satanic here on Blu-ray from Magnolia Home Entertainment. And man, finally something different from, you know, a regular studio, you know. Definitely wasn't your average horror flick. You know, as far as modern day horror goes, most of it's just complete crap. And this had my attention the whole time, and just really enjoyed this movie. And I don't know if it was because I was watching it alone at night in the dark and everything, but it gave me chills like 3-4 times. You know, scenes in this movie just, but that happens a lot with me for movies like this that deal with like demonic forces and things like that. So, you know, especially growing up as in a religious household and everything. But yeah, so after that little half-hour break, they decide to bring the girl back that they kind of rescued, or they think rescued, from being sacrificed. And I mean, I'll try not to give too much away, so I'm not going to talk a whole lot about what happens, but you know, they take her back to the hotel, and they're staying in where somebody killed themselves back in the 70s, I think, and they're partying and stuff like that. And she says that she feels that spirit of that lady or whatever, and tries to open up a doorway, and in the same spot that the lady before was trying to do. And she tells them that, you know, since they joined in this like circle or whatever, that they'll be summoned after her. She's going to lead the way and everything into this path. And you know, things start to happen within this group of people after she does what she does. And you know, marks start to appear on their bodies, and they start feeling sick and all this other stuff. And they're staying at this guy's cousin's house, and a bunch of stuff happens in there. Dishes thrown everywhere. There's like forks and spoons and knives stuck up in the ceiling, and a bunch of dead birds in the pool. And it's just crazy movie. And at the end, the last like 10-15 minutes of this movie was just intense. And I mean, I'm not just saying all this because I was sent this to review. If the movie sucked, I would let you guys know, but it definitely didn't. I mean, the end for me, maybe I missed some stuff during the movie, I don't know, but it doesn't really give you a whole lot of closure at the end, which a lot of movies seem to be doing nowadays. They kind of leave it open for you to decide some things. But it's definitely one I want to watch again. You know, I'll probably watch with my wife and see what she thinks of it. But yeah, I definitely want to revisit it and pay a little more attention to certain things and see if it makes a little more sense to me. But I will say that, you know, this cover kind of gives away some stuff. They could have picked a different cover. But other than that, you know, yeah, so if you guys are into these kind of movies dealing with satanic cults type stuff and demonic forces, possessions, I mean, it's not really a possession movie per se, but definitely check this one out. Like I say, it's available October 4th. And yeah, I mean, that's really all I can say about this without trying not to spoil as much as possible. And I think the main chick on the cover, Chloe, she did really good. The other three were, they were okay. But she was really good. I think she's the one from Modern Family or something like that. But yeah, that was definitely one that I'm glad they sent to me and everything, because I probably wouldn't have picked it up not knowing really anything about it. So for you guys that watch these reviews and everything, at least you guys get to hear my thoughts on it and everything. And it's definitely one I recommend to you guys. Um, yeah, so that's it for this episode of N4 Review. And just thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all those that do watch my reviews and everything. I really appreciate the support. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.